Blessings, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Crossroads Meets the Ocean Rose. I'm happy you're here. My name is Molly. Puppy Moon is with us. She's underneath the table. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into a collective message for everyone and see what guidance comes through. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. Roles can be reversed. Masculine could be feminine, feminine could be masculine. This is not gender specific. This is energy. We embody both. These readings are timeless, and please use your own discernment on these messages, okay, guys? This is just guidance that comes through. Holy Spirit, please surround us with your love, light, healing, grace, blessings, and protection. Please give me clear messages for the collective and what they need to know for their highest and greatest good. My guardian angels, my main spirit guide, my gypsy, all the enlightened spirits, messengers of God, my ancestors, my spirit team, and Most High God. Please protect us. Please surround us with your love, light, healing, grace, and blessings. And please give me clear messages for the collective. Please and thank you. What they need to know. Someone's going through a death and ending a transformation, or has, could be in process. There's many deaths, cycles that close in our lifetimes here. To move someone forward to the Six of Wands, which is success. I love the cards here. The person on this card is on a horse. It's the Death card. And it's on the horse moving forward. And then on the Six of Wands, moving towards victory and success. So closing out these cycles. They're also on the horse. But it's like they're rejuvenated. They're exalted. They're being supported and loved. So you could have went through something where you had to put a lot of deaths and endings to cycles or situations in your life. That felt like deaths that you had to mourn. But it's to move you forward. To level you up and move you forward to where you're supposed to be, or in alignment to this victory and success with the Six of Wands. Somebody could be discontent or bored with regards to you moving forward successfully. Somebody could be in their head about this, or if you're feeling bored or you feel like things aren't moving forward, you could be going through a transformation or a transition. If you feel like nothing is moving, things are always flowing and moving. Energy is moving. But you could be needing to integrate. I'm getting a message for somebody. Integrate some sort of energy, emotion, or something that came to an end to move forward. Now, this could be someone else because you have moved forward successfully. Someone who could be in their head. Feeling down. The moments that feel slow, take that time to rest and rejuvenate or recalibrate, I'm hearing. Oh, hi, puppy. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, for an Empress. A divine feminine energy. This is your energy that you exude. So you embody a divine feminine. Someone who is abundant, prosperous, nurturing, loving, magnetic, in receiving mode. But you can embody all four queens. So you've been through many different cycles with the Wheel of Fortune to get you to the point of the Empress. And this is energetically. Like, this is the energy that you exude. Very fruitful. So when you need to, you can be a Queen of Swords. You can pull out that sword and set very healthy boundaries, and be discerning when you need to. You know how to pull out the sword. It's like you've been through the fire. No nonsense. You're also very nurturing and loving, very intuitive. Also a boss, very spiritual, very fiery, sensual, sexy. That's the energy that you give off. Very grounded, humble. You like stability. So when you need to, you can embody all of these energies. Tower. Queen of Wands. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody is going to be very happy. You're going to have a tower moment, or somebody's going to have a tower. You could have went through a tower. There was something here that ended, could have shaken things up or shook things up to create a tower for realignment. Confirmation on my phone. Literally to realign you on your path, or on your. It doesn't mean we don't experience towers on our journey on Earth School. We're going to. It's to level you up. What I'm seeing is somebody who is going to be receiving an Ace of Pentacles. This is a blessing from the divine. You're about to receive some sort of gift, windfall, or something really positive on your destined path. This is something you can touch, feel. So somebody has an Ace of Pentacles coming to them from the Most High. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Page of Cups. Tell me more. Five of Swords. Empress. Ten of Pentacles flew out in reverse, but I want to see more and why. Knight of Swords. Tower. The Fool. You closed out a karmic cycle. A cycle with somebody who may want to come rushing back in, who's wants to confess or apologize. This person you could have had a relationship with, but it could have been, it was a karmic cycle. So anything that was not aligned with your path or built on a faulty foundation could have crumbled, or there was something here that you had to close it out. But there's somebody here feeling defeated with the Five of Swords. This person may want to come rushing back in with some direct communication. This person could have had a tower moment because they see that you're leveling up and you have a new beginning, that you're working closely with the divine, that whatever tower was placed in your path did not, it's like it didn't just, okay, it didn't demolish you. It could have hurt this false situation, but it actually exalted you. You leveled up to this divine feminine. And you're receiving blessings for this. So if somebody came in and thought, okay, we're going to defeat this person, I'm going to come back and check on them, see how they're doing. This person was a part of a karmic cycle, could have been a relationship, something didn't work. This person could have a business. Their business could be collapsing if it's built on a faulty foundation. So the divine, what the divine was doing was leading you away on a new path, and a new beginning, because anything that was attached to this person could have been built on a lack of transparency. So the divine was leading you away on the Fool's journey to where you had to start over. It could have felt like a tower, but whatever was built with this person was not built with integrity and honor. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. So the divine knew it was going to collapse and was leading you away. So you could be like a single empress, an empress in waiting. You have a new beginning here. And with this new beginning is coming an Ace of Pentacles. This is all about newness, new finances, new gifts, new blessings. And this is a part of your Fool's journey. What is the Fool? Yes. Finances, stability, independence, single, self-sufficient, independent. You could be building something with the divine. And whatever this is that you're building after this collapse that happened with this past person, that could have been a karmic cycle that literally leveled you up, you are shining so brightly. This is the Nine of Pentacles for you. This is your new beginning. You are building a solid foundation with the divine. This has all been divinely guided. Wow. You're going to be receiving some stability, finances for your independence. Now, this is the Fool's journey. This is newness with the Ace of Pentacles. But let's say you had a Ten of Pentacles with somebody, and that was built on a faulty foundation. The divine knew it was going to collapse at some point, so they led you away. This could have been very defeating for somebody, but you did. You moved away from this. Whatever they built is in reverse. Now, people may be in shock because you have a new beginning and you're getting your blessings. And this is you and the divine. You as an independent, self-sufficient person. Now, with the Fool's journey, this person has to start over. They have very little. It's them, their dog, a stick, a pack, and they're just like walking by faith, not by sight. They are believing it before they see it, but they are trusting. And whatever you're doing, you are receiving the Nine of Pentacles. And it's starting internally. So you're very, very fruitful, very abundant. And so you could be building from scratch, but you are highly, highly blessed. Wow, because this person, whatever they built that they thought was going to be an empire, is crumbling. While you are being led by the divine and your guides and rebuilding, and you're in the Nine of Pentacles, because this past person is in the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Grapes could be of significance, vineyards, birds. Someone could have a cat and a dog, or a dog. Queen of Wands. Judgment. You made a judgment call to listen to the divine, your intuition, your higher self, and move away and put an ending to this situation. To choose peace and harmony. Archangel Gabriel could be one of your guides, Archangel Michael. But you made a very important judgment call to move away from the past and have a new cycle. And this new cycle, this new Fool's journey, has been divinely led, and it is very fruitful. You're moving towards peace and harmony. You may actually be relocating as well, somewhere very peaceful. That's for somebody. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. You are receiving an offer because you're okay. So you made a decision to move away from person, place, or thing. 55 is here. That had the spirit of envy or jealousy on them. They wanted to fight, cause conflict in somebody's life, or even cause conflict in them receiving their blessings. There could have been somebody who wanted to take another person's blessings. Be cautious of somebody coming back who is losing what they built because it was false, and coming back in trying to either cause conflict or take your blessings, your energy, because you made a choice to move away from this fighting or this negative spiritual energy. And that's why I'm getting like that Queen of Swords energy. It's like not tolerating nonsense. You've been through hell and back. You've been through a lot. So if somebody comes in and tries to project or throw negativity, you put up that sword. You're like, I'm not going to do it. No, I choose peace. I choose peaceful, calmer waters. You have been through the towers. And you've had to start over. So that's what I'm getting. So it's like you're making the decision to move away from conflict. You're being blessed for this. You've followed the guidance of the divine. And it may have been challenging. and difficult, but you have blessings because of it, and independence. Even if you are just starting from scratch, I mean, you could literally be on like brand new, the beginning of a cycle with the Fool. 5 of Wands in reverse. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not seeing the Queen of Swords yet, but this is the 7 of Wands. Your blessings are protected. You've set firm, healthy boundaries where you stand up against people who try to come in and cause conflict in your life, and it is not successful. You're going to receive your blessings. You don't tolerate it. You stand firm. 7 of Wands. It is giving people sleepless nights. They can't get past, I just heard they cannot get past your protection or your boundaries. They're having sleepless nights and anxiety over this because people come in and try to cause conflict, or there could have been somebody who tried and you were so protected and guarded. It's like they can't shake you. Your nervous system is very level. And you choose peace. You've literally chosen peace. And you just set those firm boundaries. So someone could be having sleepless nights and anxiety over this because they just can't get past either your energetic protection or even your 3D of you setting those boundaries. It's like you can see through an illusion. Why is the 5 of Swords here? This involves a King of Wands energy. So this is somebody who could operate more. What I am getting with the 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups is now here. So 555 could be of significance. There's somebody who may want to come back and apologize, confess, but just be cautious because what they have built here, they are in regret because it's crumbling. It's like the minute you pulled away your energy and started investing in yourself, freed yourself from the devil or somebody operating in massive wounding. Because this person, you closed out this cycle. What I am seeing is whoever this is could operate, especially with the 5 of Swords, could operate more in ego or the 3D. They could still be asleep. And they were building something with a lack of transparency with an actual, what I'm seeing is like a very divine being, an Empress energy who loves peace. But your energy is so potent. When you pulled it back, things could have started crumbling for this person. So just be aware that someone may want to come in. Someone may want to come in and see how you're doing. And you're shining bright. You're shining bright and you're highly blessed. So this masculine could be very charming. Be aware of somebody who is verbally manipulative in some way, like smooth operator, charming, but is cold and detached. Rushes in and out because that's a good way for somebody to take your energy. Knight of Swords. High Priestess. Why? Three of Wands. Tell me more about this. Seven of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. There's somebody whose world is collapsing because it was built on falseness. It was not aligned. And it was not transparent. So this relationship or their world is crumbling. Someone may want to come rush towards you and tell you a secret. You could be a high priestess, though. You could already know. You could already moved past this. Whatever this person did that was built on an illusion is crumbling. What I'm also getting is you're manifesting something that's coming in. It's been slow and steady, but once again, you're on the fool's journey. So it's the journey, but you could be starting over. So you could have turned your back on a situation. You're waiting on divine timing. You're sowing, but you're waiting. I'm seeing manifestations flow forward. The Knight of Pentacles is here as well. I want to get more. Why? If you went through massive towers, shifts, karmic cycles ending, lots of endings and transformations, you do have somebody from the past that you could have had a business or a relationship with that was built on falseness. It is collapsing and crumbling, unfortunately, because it was not aligned. So anything that's built like that is not gonna survive, especially with the shift, right? The Great Awakening, the new earth. So, but you could have elevated very much during this process. This was like, could have been a catalyst moment, could have been one of them, one of your awakenings, but it's like it's leveled you up. You could have prayed, manifested, and worked really, really closely with the Most High and your guides. You could have prayed for offers, independence, stability, love, like real love, someone who would, be very caring, loving, generous, patient with you, who would be accepting, who is direct. I am seeing this manifestation come into fruition on your new journey. I am seeing a love offer, and I'm also seeing somebody who's going to bring forward a solid offer. Someone could bring you a gift or ask you out on a date. You do have love, and you do have a slow moving offer. This is all manifesting. It's coming in from your emotional, from the energetic. Nine of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Your Queen of Swords did come out. You're very discerning, very intuitive, and very smart with regards to past people for a good purpose, because you've moved away from this. This past person could be operating more. The person you turned your back on and moved away from could be in a mental prison or having sleepless nights. They could be confused as to, okay, this person could be really asleep, I'm getting. They may not understand, may or may not, why things are collapsing for them, but it's because your energy was their source. Your very abundant, potent energy was the thing that built the Ten of Pentacles for them. And the minute you pulled it back, it started collapsing. You are a high priestess. You're very connected to the divine. So now you're very discerning, and someone can't get past your boundaries. And this is past family, friends, people, and on your new journey. So you're protecting yourself from anyone from the past that was false. And you are taking a new journey with the divine, allowing those things to fall away so you can come into this stability, this newness. So if you're building a business or whatever you're planting is highly abundant and fruitful, and so is your energy. Six of Swords. You moved away from the devil. You made a judgment call, literally, to move away from somebody in spiritual darkness who's still asleep, wounded. That was not aligned for you. So they were at a very low vibrational frequency, and you're at a very potent high one. So you chose to move away from this, allow things to fall away, close out these karmic cycles, move towards peace and harmony, away from this. So it's just confirming it. 9 of Swords before we get some other cards. Somebody is having sleepless nights and anxiety over you protecting yourself, being heavily protected, receiving your blessings, staying away from conflict and drama, and moving forward. Also, you could be moving or you've moved. But whoever this is definitely up late at night. Thinking, processing, in their emotions, anxiety as you move forward on your new beginning, your destined path. That's for you guys. Let's see what comes out here. What do we have? What messages do you want the collective to know? I'm seeing somebody completely at peace who has no, who's like neutral, who embodies love and peace. And you just chose self-love and the divine, and you moved away from this. You learned from this karmic cycle, or you're in process. But you are discerning. You don't tolerate nonsense. You can spot this. Someone could have codependencies or just negative attachments. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission activation. You might like to stargaze. You might like to be underneath the stars. There's something about your light body. You could be strengthening your light body. It could be healing. You could be a grid worker as well. You could be getting more transmissions and downloads that are... I was getting that in the beginning. You could be receiving more activations, activation codes. There's someone, I'm seeing somebody like literally lay outside underneath the stars. Now I'm hearing Mariah Carey, Underneath the Stars. Keep hearing star bathing. Someone may like to lay on grass or just lay outside, even at, like maybe at the beach or somewhere, and just watch the stars. Look at the stars. I'm also getting you feel like home when you are outside looking up at the stars. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. They want you to shine brightly. Be your authentic self. Whatever that means. It can be different for everybody, but be you. Let the world see you for who you are, being courageous, brave, and being multifaceted, multidimensional. You're very unique. And that's beautiful. So they want you to be seen by others. Not be afraid to be seen, but also show your real self. And the ones that aren't aligned for it or react like the ones that don't like it, they will naturally fall away. Those are not your people. But you being your authentic self, this courageous peony that's multifaceted, very unique, the ones that resonate will find you. They will love you for all of your uniqueness, your quirkiness, all your mistakes, all your shortcomings, all the growth, the learning. We are not perfect. We're constantly evolving and changing. Once again, the fool's journey. And everyone's been through the storm or many storms. They will see you. Or this love offer is going to see you. This person coming in. But I'm seeing this is more about you shining very brightly on this fool's journey. really taking time to work with the divine and working on yourself. It's like strengthening your gifts, receiving your blessings. So let's say this person does come back. You have your sword up because you're on a new timeline here. You've moved away from this karmic cycle. Baby steps. I just said this. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Walk by faith, not by sight. I love when they do this and confirm it. It's going to happen energetically, as within, so without, as above, so below. So before you even see it, believe it, take those steps. And when you take those steps, the bridge will be built. You will be backed up by the divine. Follow your higher guidance. Didn't I say this yesterday too? Listen to your higher guidance, your guides, the Most High. You are being led. If you get those intuitive hits, those downloads, that vision, yes, they're saying, they're confirming again, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And it may not make sense to everyone. That's okay. Bit by bit, baby steps. It's just even baby steps. That's action. One more. The void. Ooh. Okay, we're coming into winter time. So if there's a time where you need to rest and rejuvenate, they say it's okay to stop. Embrace the winter time. I'm almost getting like hibernation. So there's something about being in the void. The cosmic wound. Creator mode. Just being in the void of peace. And then taking those baby steps. In the beginning of the reading, I was talking about if you feel like nothing is moving, it really is. There may be a period of time where you're supposed to stop and just be. Surrender. Be in the void, in the nothingness, and allowing. Because what I'm seeing is you've been planting, sowing, you've been through a storm. But they want you to trust and follow your intuition before it makes sense. Because you are being divinely led. You could have gone through a period of massive darkness too, where there was nothingness and you felt like everything stopped. And now, step by step, bit by bit, you're coming out of it. Excuse me. The 7 Star Sisters. Birthing creations, tapestry of life expression. We are all connected to this tapestry of life. The 7 Star Sisters could be of significant. You could tap into also 7 different lifetimes for somebody, or 7 different versions of you in 7 different dimensions. Pull in your creations. You could get many downloads. Tap into that. These are you birthing your creations. They're going to be downloads, messages. You could even ask to receive different ideas. So the 7 Star Sisters could be of significance for you. Tapestry of life, expression. You could be tapping into your creations at this time or getting really creative. They want you to express yourself fully. The creations that you are birthing right now is going to be an expression of where you are at this time, and you can look back and see your evolution as well. So those are the messages I'm getting from this at this time. Let's go ahead and get some of these. What messages do we have here? Infinity. You have an unlimited amount of creative, I just heard creative ability. They want you to tap in, ask, and be open and follow your intuition to receive that guidance. So if you get an intuitive hit, just, even if you don't want to work on it now, take a note, because it's a part of your spiritual abundance that you will bring into fruition, into creation. Moon Goddess. Infinity. Dearest one, rest within the light of your soul. Feel my spirit alive within you, the spirit of the goddess of nature, the earth and stars. Accept the love and light we shower upon you. Moon Goddess. A time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. So, upheaval, tower, realignment, moving towards peace and harmony, allowing the dust to settle, taking that time, showing yourself grace, being gentle bit by bit. The blessing is revealed. Confirmation. Plus, whatever this was is collapsing. It's in reverse. Whatever this was could have been someone could have secretly tried to hide something from another person to create an illusion. This could have caused another collapse because there was a lack of transparency. Ancient knowledge. That's why they're saying be yourself. The ones that are okay with, like, love you and are going to accept you for who you are on your journey. Like, we've all had journeys on. What are you doing, baby puppy? Hold on, guys. So everyone has made a decision to choose a life when they come here, with certain contracts and certain people, situations to learn from. So you've encountered certain people, made certain decisions as you evolve and change. So be yourself, be your authentic self, and the people aligned with you will align. They will find you. But okay. And then it says ancient knowledge. There is a flame inside your heart, a light that stems from the dawn of time. Ancient love and ancient knowledge are being rekindled. Close your eyes, connect with, and feel the loving wisdom you hold. Let it flow out from your heart and transform your life. So you are connected to source. You have an infinite amount of wisdom, creation ability inside of you. So follow what lights your fire inside your heart, remembering who you are. Ask for assistance to remember, and whatever gifts, blessings, and clarity and wisdom are for you that you're ready to have at this time. Whether it's, you're praying, you're asking, and feel it in your heart. With gratitude, you're going to watch things transform in your life. So that's what it's saying. Let's get Kuan Yin today. Can I get one from the bottom of the deck? You could have prayed for certain things. You could have prayed for love. You could have prayed for a new life or stability, and whoever this was a lesson or a part of a cycle, and it had to collapse because what you were praying for was not aligned. So things were being cleared out so you would come into alignment with this newness. You're also receiving a love offer, something you could have prayed for someone who treated you properly, who loved you, loves you. Bottom of the deck. Who is loyal, devoted, and does not give up. Maiden Magu. Number 16. The Maiden Magu, goddess of spring, healing and transformation, brings you assistance now. You are asked to honor the light. That light can come even from even the darkest beginnings, beloved one. In fact, sometimes we need to enter the unknown parts of ourselves to find exactly what we need to grow in peace, creative self-fulfillment, and happiness. The challenge can be to trust that we will arise from this darker place again. Just as the spring always follows the winter, beloved, so too will any inner work with the shadow precede a beautiful rebirth for you. I'll post this on the community page. Let's get an angel number. What do we have? 4488. Well, welcome a new beginning. Upward change abundance. This is a message from your angels, representing an end to a stage in your life. They want you to know that when things slow down, they will be with you and assisting and guiding you to a new situation that is more suitable for your needs, prayers, and purposes. More confirmation. I'll post this as well. You are being assisted on your new journey, new path, even when things feel slow. Whoa. Upside down. Scorpio, 8th house water. Taurus, 2nd house earth. So this could be you, someone else. It could be in your birth chart. You could just embody these energies. We have Scorpio here. We do have Taurus. That's what I'm seeing. So we have earth and water so far. Aquarius, number 11, air. Leo, 5th house, fire. Cancer, 4th house, water. Pisces, 12th house, breaks down to a 3, more water. We have water, 24. $23 for fire. Someone could be an alchemist. Could turn hate, fear, pain into purpose, power, and love. Hi, baby. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. Earth element, 26. Capricorn, 10th house, breaks down to a 1. We have earth. Sagittarius, 9th house, fire. Anything else that you want the collective to know with these? Aries, 1st house, fire. So this is what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me, sending you so much love and gratitude, and I pray that you're always surrounded by the Most High God's love, protection, and blessings. Bye, guys. Waves crash with devotion, healing hearts with every emotion.